Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I would like to share with you how I clean up after an Airbnb guest stays. In fact, one just left and we're going to be going over there right now. I've got a routine pretty down pat, and we're going to get everything reset for the next guests that are going to be staying for 8 days. So let's get to it. Now, first thing I do is I grab this notebook and grab a pen. I also grab the vacuum cleaner off the wall and we take it in there to do our vacuuming. Okay, so we usually have about 4 hours after the guest checks out to clean and reset it for the next guest. Sometimes this is enough time, sometimes it isn't, depending on what goes on in the tiny house. Things could be broken or things need to be fixed or cleaned extra. Sometimes we have to allot for more time. I put this down right here and I take my notebook and pen and I go through the house and look at everything that is dirty, messy, clean, things that I have to do, things that I have put back into place, like put a pillow here or there. We're gonna get to all that pretty soon, so I'm gonna grab the list and we're gonna start. Scanning the living room, I don't have to put the TV back. Everything seems to be in place. We'll get to more of that later. This is in place. Everything here is in place. We have some information on the feedback card, and then I just scan exactly what's been going on. I'll have to put away some dishes. Looks like they did them for me before they left and they are drying. This is usually supposed to be over here. We'll get to that later too. And then I just scan everything that might need to be reset or replaced. Cool, not too bad. I check the freezer to see if the ice needs to be refilled. I check the fridge to see if any of the condiments need to be refilled. And then I'm going to start on my list. Okay, first thing I do is I start on the basket. They did leave the basket, so we don't need a basket. Inside the basket goes 2 waters, so I write that down. They took all 4 snacks, so we need to replace the snacks. This is a feedback card, so we need to replace that, so I put feedback. I also put a business card, a social media card, and a welcome card, and they took all of those too, so we replace all of those. I leave a sample, they took that. I leave 6 farm fresh eggs, they took those. So these are the things that we replaced back into here. They did use the coffee, so we're going to replace the coffee packet. They didn't eat these, so the creamers and sugars in here we're just going to replace. We need white regular sugar. Looks like we need some blue creamers, regular creamers, coffee singles. I'm going to take this with me. I always check to see if they wrote in the guest book, and they did. So the guests write about their story in the guest book. They write about their experience here, and it's pretty nice to read all of them. This goes to the window unit, so we're going to want to put that back in the drawer. Coffee station is going to be cleaned eventually, and now we're going to move into the bathroom. On the way into the bathroom, I've noticed that the kitchen towels are used, so we need 2 kitchen towels. They also use the spongy. I give them a fresh spongy each time, so we're going to replace the kitchen spongy. They have paper towels in there. There's also extra paper towels in there. Let's go in the bathroom. Okay, this is when I take this. I'm going to put it in the hall over here. And now we are going to check the towels. Checking inventory, we're going to need 2 big towels, 4 washcloths, 1 hand towel. They did not use the scrubbies. We're going to empty the garbage, and it looks like the Kleenex is okay. They also used both hand towels here, so we're going to add 2 more hand towels. All of the samples that are on the counter are gone, so we're going to replace all of those. Soap is all good. Cotton balls and Q-tips all good. If there isn't much in here, I just dump this into the regular garbage. If there's nothing, say, like wet or nasty or gross, if it's just dry stuff, I dump it in the garbage and put this back in there. Turn that off till we come back. And we also get this from the shower because I replace that with a new one each time. I always keep extra ones in here for me and for them if they need to use them. Then I leave this open so that I can clean it, and I leave it right there. Now we have to go upstairs and see if they've stripped all the stuff off the beds. Now we are going to take this big old basket of all of their used laundry, all of this stuff that they used, and their garbage bag, and we are going to go back over to the mobile home and fill up some stuff and make another round trip back. Now that we are back in the mobile home, I put this over by the garbage. Garbage here picks up on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Today is a Saturday, so we might be taking their garbage now so that it doesn't sit until Tuesday. These scrubbies I keep because I don't throw them away. They can all be reused again. They probably only use them on dishes, so once they dry, I put them in my drawer and save them so that I don't have to buy these for myself. I also put the drain on the side of my sink, and then I wash it and put it back where all the supplies are. Now I am doing a load of my own laundry that's in here right now. I do 2 loads per guest, and the reason for this is because this machine for some reason doesn't want to hold all of this big stuff, so I have to do it in 2 loads. I'll do the comforter in 1 load and then towels and sheets in another. Then I put this up here for the second round. Take my notebook and we go into the small bedroom because that's where I hold all of my Airbnb supplies. All right, I keep this room closed because I don't want the cats in here. The comforter that I use for the next Airbnb guest, see the cats are all curious, they're never in here. The yellow thing is keep from dust from getting on top. I'm going to take that. That is going to be my basically template for what I collect all my stuff in. I put this on here. And then this is actually where I keep all of the extra sets of everything. And instead of waiting for these loads to be done, what I do is I have everything ready so that I can take them all over to the house right after the next guest leaves. So there is a set already done that I can bring over there. 2 kitchen towels, 4 washcloths, 3 hand towels, and then these are cleaning towels. I bring these every time because after I clean them every time. Right, this is my small bedroom closet. This is where I keep all of my Airbnb supplies. I did buy 2 racks and put them in there so that I can get them out of this corner. I wanted to clean over here, so that's why I organized it all in here. So we're going to be picking the products that we need to replace from this closet. Okay, 2 waters. 4 snacks I usually have already ready up here, so I just grab them and throw them in the basket, and then I replace them. Feedback card. Welcome card. Coffee pack. Kitchen spongy. coffee singles. Blue creamers, regular creamers. White sugar. Then we need 2 lotion, 2 shampoo, 2 conditioner, 2 body wash, 2 bar soap. I keep a lot of them in here already, so I just grab 2 of each. Then we have to go to the kitchen for eggs and the office for the sample, the social, and the biz card. I usually have eggs sitting right here. I put them here before I go to the house so that I can just grab them and put them in the basket. Social and biz card, as well as a sample. I give either teas, moon milks, or spice blends as a sample in like with their eggs. And I'll show you how it's set up when we go back. We have just completed the freshen up of this section. We refreshed the coffee station. We refreshed the welcome basket and put all of the books back where they needed to be. This is what our basket looks like now. So we're going to move into the bathroom and put those things away. Take out a couple more cleaning supplies. I keep these in this cabinet down here, so I add it to the ones that I brought over. I also have this thing where you take off the little pieces of just dust and stuff off linen, so we're going to use that. I'm going to put this on the counter. We're taking this upstairs with the laundry basket of the sheets and the comforter, and we're going to make the bed first. Got a total routine here. Everything that's in the basket is put in the way that it should go on the bed. And this has just become a nice little routine for me because it goes really fast and it just goes with the flow. And sometimes I hit my head. I wonder what the guests say when they hit their head. It is a tiny house, but I know most people aren't used to it. I'm sometimes not even used to it. Now, one thing you'll learn about me, I hate sheets. I hate top sheets. I cannot stand them. I don't make a bed correctly with them, and I kind of don't care. I have no idea how to make it, so I just do it. It's kind of like sloppy. I don't really know how to do it, so I just do this. And it probably looks terrible. It probably looks terrible to the guest. I don't do anything fancy with it. Ta-da! And now we're going back downstairs to do the cleaning. That's why we keep this on here. This is next in line. We grab these, grab this, and we go to the bathroom because that's where we start. Now is when I take one of these and put a bunch of spray on it, and I go around, and then I go to all of the handles and we wipe down all of the touch surfaces that the guests would have touched. So any of the handles for the doors, the cabinets, the drawers. Switches, and then even the controllers, as well as the window unit. Okay, now is when I take the vacuum, all of the rooms. Then I do the stairs. And that's what happens when you run out of a 7-minute. I just ran out of my vacuum. It's only 7 minutes. So I try to do this as fast as I can. If anything else, I will go back to the house, recharge it, and come back for one more round before the guest gets here. But basically we are done, so let me show you around. Okay, our living room is looking good. Everything's set back up, tables in place. Our welcome basket and books are in place, coffee station, garbage is all set. Coffee maker is back to being clean, no more dishes in the sink, and that is clean. Everything is basically ready to be used again and all presentable. New roll of toilet paper, new towels, new guest goodies, more towels. Stairs are vacuumed, everything is wiped down. Last thing we have to do is take those and put them in the laundry. We're gonna put those with the comforter stuff, and then again, those in the garbage. All right, there is one more thing that I have to do. When I walked into the house, it smelled like food. It smelled like bacon, coffee, eggs. So if I'm having another guest that day, we don't want them to smell that food. So I just take some air freshener and like spray the curtains, spray the carpet, spray a couple of the towels. And this basically gives the house like a freshen up so that when the next guest walks in, they smell this rather than food being cooked like someone had just been there. This doesn't happen all the time. Not everybody cooks when they stay here, but when they do, this comes in handy. And now I can't smell any of that food anymore. All right, back in the house. This also includes the kitchen towels. that in there. We also put the cleaning towels in there because that's when those get washed. We want to turn this upside down when we put it on here so that none of the cats get inside it. We're going to start this. And we are pretty much done until these two get done. When these get done, I fold those and put those where I took out the other set of sheets. And then of course when the comforter gets done, that gets folded back up, put in that basket with a towel over it so no dust gets on top of it for the next guest. So that was easy, right? You know, if you guys are looking to put your tiny house on Airbnb, that's pretty much all it's going to take to clean up after the last guest to get it set for the next guest. I don't charge a cleaning fee because it doesn't take me that long to clean, only about an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on what the guests use and how they leave the house. Most of the guests leave the house in perfect condition and there's not much cleaning to do. So if you guys are looking to get your own tiny house to Airbnb out, you know exactly what comes with cleaning after the guests. I hope my videos are helping you. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification every time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Paying to clean themselves, and they're also not paying me. Don't put any of this. So I hope you guys found this. Don't put that. And I also grabbed the shop vac. Don't put that. Do this to all of the things that, and the very last thing that we have to do, don't put that. Don't put that.